Hi Ian, this video is for you. My apologies that it took me a couple of hours to get to it, but being it Monday, it was just really tough for me to look at it earlier. So to me this is gonna be a little different than what I normally do, because in most cases the purpose of these videos is to show a customer the flaws that might be on the vehicle. But this vehicle here is so new and it has only 14,000 miles. It really doesn't have anything that's worth mentioning. Whatever you see on it, I would probably say it's just a normal wear and tear on a low mileage car. And it is a little dirty only because I just moved it forward, but it's sitting right there on that dirt. So especially when it rains, you know, it gets all this sand on the bottom. So it probably just needs a quick shower. But let me just go over it really quickly and then I'll get inside. Obviously, you're not gonna see extremely worn out tires or anything else. With 14,000 miles, everything looks kind of brand new. There is one little scratch here that I just noticed that we could probably touch up and make it look better. Other than that, I really didn't see anything else. In the very front, there are a couple of little specks, maybe on the bumper, just little stuff. Well, some of it is dirt, but again, nothing that stands out. One thing that I did notice, and this I'm pretty sure it's just a time-related issue, looks like these covers are coated with some kind of a weird paint. And if you see what happened here, I don't know, but this looks to me like it could happen from heat. It's just these little covers got kind of out of shape. I'm not sure what kind of replacement we're looking at. I'm not even sure if I would mess with it if this were my car, but that's about it. Other than that, I can't really put my finger on anything. It's in a good shape. Nothing else to mention. Let's go inside. It does have a power sliding door, which is kind of rare, I guess, for some of these. Maybe Mercedes have that, but I know other RVs usually don't. I've had it running. This is that cover for that window. I mean, inside does look like a brand new vehicle. It smells nice. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Here is your control panel. Here are other things. This one here starts your generator. Yep. And it's running. Without that, you can't get your AC going in the back of it. But anyways, you got a TV over here. As I mentioned to you, to me, it didn't look like anybody used it for camping. And I may be wrong, but it's a little dusty here, but it's pretty clean. I mean, on the inside there is really nothing to go over, because just like I said, we usually use these videos to show flaws and issues. But this one just doesn't have really any of them. It's got some stuff taped to it. I think that's from just being brand new. I'm gonna show you the back door, because I think behind it you got all the extra stuff that came with it. I think the other video that was posted showed how these seats and beds recline and what they do. Obviously it's all working fine, and this is where the Tommy Bahamas glasses should be located. They are missing. When I got this RV, they were not in there. Some kind of a book. I guess remotes and some other stuff. Maybe for the TV. I don't know. Oh, there's a light that's on. I guess these pieces go on the couch here. That's empty. That's empty. Some screws. And I think this is the only one that we didn't open. Waste digester. It's brand new, so it doesn't look like anybody used it. I think this is a chemical that you put in a black tank. I'm not really good with this. I'm not sure how to open this refrigerator. Oh, there you go. I mean, that all looks nice and clean. Same for the freezer. Some shelves over here. Looks like somebody had something here. There's some dirt left. Maybe I'm sure we can get that cleaned up. I didn't see that before. But I mean, it's definitely a nice van. I'm not really sure what other information I could provide you with. When we first got it, we checked everything for functionality as far as these cameras and everything else. I mean, all it's working as designed. It's got adaptive cruise control, which is pretty nice. One thing is when you first start the engine, it does show you the service is due. We just changed the oil. We just don't have the right scan tool to clear the light. So I'm sure that could be done by a dealer at some point. And we have only one key. That's all we bought it with. So there was only one key that came with it. Let me show you the back. So this screen that you see, it's a motorized screen. There's a button in the front that will lift it. I'm not gonna do that right now, but it's got, I think this is the extra mattress that can go in the front and create another sleeping spot. And then you got all the stuff that just came with it. There's a bunch of hoses, electrical connectors, a first aid kit. There's an AdBlue for the diesel. Everything is in there. Also, I know all the books, all the manuals, everything also comes with it. There's kind of a lot of those as well. And again, there's just not a lot of wear. I mean, this thing is a few years old, but apparently hasn't really been used much. So any questions you may have, give us a call. I hope this helps you. Thanks.